Winds cranking up on us today. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, and a cold front is about to move in the next 12 to 24 hours, bringing a big fall cool down just in time for the first official day of fall tomorrow. Let's take a look at those futurecast winds. They do back off a little bit as we head into the later evening forecast here, but this is 9 o'clock and you still see things are pretty breezy across most of the state. In the overnight hours, they lighten up. They pick back up again as we head into tomorrow. Breezes in the valley, windy conditions at times out to the east and into the White Mountains, and also along portions of the rim. Then we go into the weekend and lighter winds across the entire state as that cooler air settles in and the front heads farther to the east. Take a look at your valley planner tomorrow. We start out in the 70s just as we have every morning so far this week. We are going to see those temperatures warm into the 80s as early as 10 a.m. and then we hit 90 degrees in Phoenix around 4 tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be the only spot to hit the 90s though. The rest of the valley should stay in the 80s. So let's track it out for you city by city. 88 tomorrow in Mesa and Gilbert, 89 in Chandler and Tempe, Ahwatukee and Scottsdale also at 89 for tomorrow. Lows across the valley in the 60s to low 70s and looking good in the West Valley too, down to 69 tonight in Glendale with a high of 89 there tomorrow, and more 60s spread all across the West Valley and up to the north as well, with those highs tomorrow in the mid to upper 80s. Across the state tonight, lows drop down into the 50s for Prescott, Sedona and Payson, and into the 40s in Flagstaff and Heber. Now our coldest spot will be the Grand Canyon, down into the 30s tonight, just a couple of degrees above that freezing point up there. And then tomorrow, 65 for the high up at the Canyon, 62 in Flagstaff, and low 70s for Heber and Shola. So those are the coolest spots statewide. We'll see 80s in our warmest spots, and then up to about 90 in Phoenix and 90 in Tucson. But that'll be it. Nothing above that anywhere else across the state. And the cooler air will continue to drop those highs into the weekend. So by Saturday, we drop down to 88 degrees. Sunday topping out at 89, lows in the 60s, valley-wide through that weekend forecast. So some gorgeous mornings as we head into the weekend and early next week. And although we are tracking a little bit of a warm-up next week, it looks like temperatures will stay a little bit below normal for this time of year, at least through the first half of it. 92 on Monday, 95 Tuesday, and 96 on Wednesday.